Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're going to give the taking hold, yada yada yada, taking hold containment another go, because I'm kind of a little bored of playing other games and I kind of want to do some gun shooting. And well, I do love a good H3, so the best one I have. Of course, we get a proper gun. Sten, Mark, don't know. It's not the final one. It's got the Woodstock. It's one of the earlier variants. Too fancy, not cheap enough to mass produce. But anywho, yes, we're going to give this a go. So, this game still hasn't been updated. Well, it's been updated in its beta on the alpha branch, whatever thing, Steam alpha branch thing. But I don't want to mess around in that because they're usually unstable. Apparently it's stable enough, but yada yada yada. I'm just going to stick to official releases. I'm feeling like it. There's only one game that I've ever really not got an official release, and that was Minecraft because it was glorious and too easy to do. And I knew how not to break anything on Minecraft because it was pretty easily set up. But anywho, yes. I think we got a good gun to start with, don't you? But anywho, yes, what was I going to say? Chat. Things to talk about other than this whilst I try and find my way and do terrible. So I'm going to attempt to speed through this as fast as possible and get as far as possible as quickly as possible because, well, the fun is where it gets later and we start to see funky stuff. But anywho, yes. Things that have happened. I had a fun day today. Well, fun end to the day. So I'm supposed to be going and viewing a property today for renting next year. It was all going well until when I was probably like 5 minutes away. It's like, right, I'm just going to check my phone, double check that I'm going to the right place and don't make a mistake. I've got 15 minutes on the clock, I've got plenty of time. Phone? Nah, I'm not going to work. I'm just going to turn myself off. Oh, and you're going to turn me back on? No, I'll just turn myself back off. Yeah, I don't know what went wrong with it. Yeah, no, we're not going that way. Yeah, my phone just decided to do that. It would turn on for about 15, 20 seconds. Enough time to see a text message asking where am I, but not enough time to reply. So, you know, fun. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when tech just goes south. Don't get it. It was on full charge and everything when I left. Get home, plug it in, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna work. It's on 70% charge every time it turned back on. But hey, who knows? It's above me. Right, we found our way that we're going. Anywho. So, yeah. Had a negative day. Well, other than that, actually, it was a very good day. Nice, fun, enjoyable day at work. Had fun with the kids on the iPads. Because, you know, oh, who's up there? Who's being awkward? Oh, it's Mr. Spiky up there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, just ignore you. Oh, you're there. Okay. Oh, that's the light in my room. Move. Yeah, so other than that, it was a good day. Hard, but enjoyable. What did I do? I did 2 things. With the year 2s, we went off and did used a paint program, did some hieroglyphics because the topic is Egypt. And with the year 1s, I was doing a spelling game called Word Beach. Blech. Nothing too fancy, but it's simple enough for them to understand. And they did pretty good. They did surprisingly good. Better than I thought. Much better. Some of them that I work with have learning disabilities. Yeah. So they struggle. But, you know, they did really good. Surprised me how well they did. And, yeah. Anywho, yeah, that. Anything else happened? It's a terrible way to use a gun. don't use it like that. Shoot. So yeah, what else can I talk about? Well, my D&D game didn't happen. You know, fun. Long story cut short. One person couldn't make it from the beginning, and they basically pull like what's it? All but one of the other players into the game. Two of them are at the same. No. Sorry. Two of the people live with the other one, and the other one is just really good friends, and basically, yeah, that kind of stuff. But anywho, yes. So yeah, ooh, that was close. I'm surprised that was high enough to be over me, since I'm a walking giant. But anywho, so what else was I going to talk about? Oh no! Ow! Well, that was a mistake. Oh no! Oh my god! I took the fast way down. The game where I play in, the Pathfinder game. That went good. So we last time, if you didn't watch my last video, we'd been searching for a spring that apparently some goblins have set up in. So, having had some great fun with these goblins and being attacked by, as the DM described, Spec Ops goblins. They are kitted out to the teeth with stuff. They've got health potions, thunderstones, which are flashbangs, fire bombs. Like, they are kitted out to the teeth to just wreck you if they surprise you. And I won't lie, they did jump us. But that was mostly thanks to our medium being stupid. But anyway, after a few encounters with them, we come along to... We have another encounter. So this session, we start off with an encounter with them. We encounter... How many was it? We encountered one on some sort of dog-like creature. It's beneath me. And another one on a... and some regular ones. And I've got to climb. So give me a minute. Some non-mounted regular goblins. Basically, these things are like not a challenge. See our a third. We're level 3. We could take, let's see, as a party of 4, we could take 3 times 4 is 12 of them, and that be considered a meh challenge. Oh. When I say a meh challenge, I mean literally meh. It's like, well, not meh. It's like, that's a medium challenge. Like, it doesn't pose a threat unless things go south, unless we're doing bad and they're doing good. Ow, that's not blocking bullets. That ladder's not blocking bullets. Why did I try to use the ladder to block bullets? That's a terrible idea. So yeah, we have this encounter with them. And, well, we attempt to stealth. It all fails with the rogue. The rogue's going absolutely ham at this point. He is on killing spree master 101. Epic. He is having absolute, and I do nothing. I get trapped in a... I run over his traps. So this rogue is a trap master. He's trying to create someone who just drops traps. So I leap over all his traps. Shoot. Run over all his traps. Make it all the way to the enemy. Spend all my movement getting there. Use all my action, everything to advance on him. What is wrong with you? Huh? And then I proceed to get Tanglefoot bagged. Basically, I get trapped in some slimy gloopy thing that turns solid, and of course I fail a check. It was on my reflex, which is my worst stat, but you know, I fail it. And he's literally just out of reach. I do try a few things. I tried to sling him but miss. I had huge negatives to it, thanks to Tanglefoot. But yeah, I basically do nothing. I waste 2 rounds of rage. So, you know, it was a good start. Rogue was murder hobo. Not murder hobo, murder master with firebombs and everything. So, we continue further towards them, towards the enemy. We find the outskirts of their camp. They're set up in an abandoned... No, not abandoned. A derelict ruin. You missed. So we have a little scout out. Well, the rogue has a little scout out. We figure out that we can sneak up from the left side or the front. Right side's impassable, and well, you weren't gonna go in fire the back. You could, but you know, you'd be away from everyone. So we decide that I, as the barbarian, will go through the front door on my own, and everyone else will go through the left. Rogue will take the near left, whilst the wizard and the medium will take the far left. Honestly, all my barbarian wants to do is go through the front door. Like, let's be honest, it's the only solution to every problem. The front door. So yeah, the rogue, he just can't fail sneak. So if you've never played Pathfinder, the stealth is pretty well fleshed out, and one of the rules is called snipe for stealth. If you... Oh! If you make a ranged attack whilst sneaking, make a stealth check at -20. If you succeed, you are still stealth and the enemy is no wiser of where you are. They know you exist because you just, you know, clonked them, unless they're dead. Their friends might know, but they won't know where you are. So yeah, it's quite fun. He proceeded to roll 3 nat 20s every time he had to make that -20 check. You also have to make a check if you move any distance to remain stealth during the move. You don't have to make a check if you stay still, I believe. And depending on how far you move, depends on how much of a penalty you take. I think there's a default, and then if you move like under half your movements, you have no penalty. Move more than half, you take -5. Nothing severe, but yeah. Yeah, it proceeds to just whip out nat 20s. And because he's a rogue and he's stealthing, just like in 5th edition, there is sneak attack. Yeah. He also proceeds to throw up. Also, due to the class that he's built, when he's using fire bombs, the way his fire bombs work, normally fire bombs, it's like a d6 on the target it hits, and then 1 to all adjacent targets. Well, he had a +3 from his int, and then thanks to medium, all non-magic attacks gain extra 2 damage. So his splash was doing 6 damage. Yeah, so you know, pretty deadly splash. Not really, but for a goblin of CR 3rd, lethal, absolutely lethal. So, you know, yeah, it was going good. He just kept on, he could just splash them. He was actually better off not trying to hit them and just landing next to them because of their armor. Well, not land next to them. You can, so with it, you can either target basically a 3x3 square. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. 3x3 square centered on a creature, or against its touch AC, which is basically its AC minus its armor, so just its dodginess. I'm trying to figure my way up to that. Oh, you know what? We'll just go do this. Screw it. We don't need any more firepower. And the other thing, what was I going to say? So yeah, he was better off hitting the ground. You can do a 2x2 centered on a intersection of corners, a vertex. No, it's 2D. It's not a vertex. It's an intersection of corners. So yeah, and to hit an intersection, it's your 5 AC plus any range penalties. So you know, really small, like easy. Like basically, I think to his stats, it would only be a nat 1 that would fail. Basically, things go south. If you do miss, you land next to the target. Roll a d8 for which adjacent square you land in. You know, nothing too painful, but that could go south and absolutely barbecue your team. Yay! So yeah, he's going all stealth, throwing firebombs and not getting spotted, stabbing people in the back. Our wizard just has a bad moment. He sneaks in with the medium. Medium climbs onto the roof above him, and he decides to shoot one target, not realizing that actually the one that he's shooting is one of the Assassin Commando Black Ops ones. Yeah. He misses, and this guy had just been trying to climb up to me on the roof. So I went in through the front door. I charged up. I climbed onto the roof in front of two of them and went, all scurry bay. You know, good old-fashioned barbarian. Yeah, I rolled in my one nat 20 that game was to climb a wall. A wall of a DC 10 plus 5 because I was rushing the climb. DC 15. I'd like to point out, I have a plus 13 to climb. Plus 13. Yeah, I think we can say that the odds were I didn't need it. I only needed a 2 to pass, but you know, that 20 is all badass. Fly up that, no benefit whatsoever, it's just painful, no matter how good you roll. Anywho, so yeah, I'm doing my good old-fashioned grapple beat down. It's always fun and good to grapple weak enemies and break the neck in the same turn you grab them. Anywho, so I'm going good. This commando fails to climb up next to me, which is pretty funny because this is a commando. He's supposed to be Spec Ops. And he fails. Yeah, the wizard then pulls out his crossbow like, well, the only option I have is my crossbow. Clunk. Miss. Commando. Oh. Yeah, the commando decides that, you know what, you just tried to shoot me, and I don't like that, so you know what? I'm gonna ruin your day. Yeah. So, he runs up. Oh! Ooh, a grenade launcher. Talking about Spec Ops. So, yeah. Ooh, Spec Ops. So, yeah. Ooh, German. I can't remember how to pronounce this grenade launcher, but it is German. I can assure you that because it says pistol grenade launcher. So that should be. Yeah. I don't know how well I feel about it. British. I don't know what pistol it is. Got a Sten. A German hand pistol grenade. Oh, I can't remember how to pronounce it. Yeah, this is a pretty good setup. So yeah, and he gets hit by a thunderstone. You know, the flashbangs that we were talking about before. Now, for context, what does this thunderstone do? Well, it does a few things, but the messing up a bunch of stuff gives you a few negatives for a short period. But one long-term negative, for the next hour, you are deafened. Deafened, and you think, fail any sound-based perception checks. You know, basic stuff. Anything you can't hear, you know, simple. Sorry about that cough. But another thing, you cannot cast any. There's a 20% chance that you fail a somatic a spell that contains a somatic comment. Speech. 20%, because you can't hear yourself, so you might just mispronounce something. 20%, not too bad. It's not too bad, but you know, this is the wizard, and I think like all but one of his spells is somatic. Excluding non-combat spells, something like that. You know, he's in a really bad situation. I won't lie. I hope nothing comes that way. I don't think they're going to come that way. It's really dark in here. I won't lie. I can barely see anything. I don't want to know what the YouTube algorithm's going to do to this. The video encoding thing that they do to convert it. Oh. Missed. Oh, this makes those too easy. Yeah, I don't know how dark this is going to be thanks to YouTube. So, have fun. Oh. What's my... I don't think I get a second point. Missed. Oh, that's live. Ow! I shouldn't be allowed grenades. Anywho, yeah. Wizard's in a bad spot. I come charging over to try and save here. Oh, also, the medium's in a bad spot. The medium decided to go into an encounter with 3 enemies. 2 of which are regular goblins, so, you know, not a threat. And the Spec Ops. Yeah. The Spec Ops that was supposed to be coming for me was the, as I mentioned before, now going for the wizard. So, you know, bad day. Also, the rogue is just on a murder spree. He's killed 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of those he missed the target and killed his buddy with Splash. And missed the original. No, hit the one he was going for and missed his buddy. Or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, he's on like 4 kills. I'm on 2 charging across. You know what? Screw that. I don't like the idea of that bit. How long have we been going for? Already 22 minutes? Really? We've barely done anything. I need to come up with a better way to do this. Right, one more thing. We're going to go grab this. I should have gone down there, but I don't want to encounter those. So yeah. I'm running across the middle of the open. Wizard's getting his ass beaten. Literally, his ass is being beaten. Actually, no, he's not beaten. The medium's being beaten. The wizard is getting knocked senseless. So yeah, basically, it's go grab the medium. Also, because the wizard is deaf, he can't hear what's going on now, so he doesn't know how bad the situation is. With the medium screaming for, "Oh, help me, I'm surrounded and beaten up." Gotta love splitting party. Rogue, he's doing roguey stuff. His all stubby roguiness. He did actually lose his stealth on his last check, but that didn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're 4 rounds in and he's been sneak attacking. How many of these things are there? So yeah, that's D&D. Let's go as quickly as possible. It's on the other side of this wall. Wow. Ah, changed it over. Yeah, so I've been having fun with D&D. We did good, we had fun, and we are beating up goblins. Also, there's apparently even more goblins. Oh no. Well, I managed to drop the mag in that, at least. Let's go. Quick, nice weapon. Now this is how a real man fights. Okay, never mind, scratch that. That's not how a real man fights. A real man fights hiding in the corner of his SMG, camping, and spraying like his life depends on it. Because his life does depend on it. Let's move quickly as possible. Go, go, go. Don't stop. Good. Looks like we're mostly clear. Good. Swap. Ow, that hurt me. Got him. That hurt me. Oh, they're kitted out in armor. This is not going to go well now. Well, last fight to death. Any last words? Might as well throw out a good old God save the Queen and all that. For Queen and country malarkey. For the revolution, I don't know anymore. Shoot. Scrim. I don't know what, it's not that what I want to instinctually call it, because it's definitely not. Multi-kill. Got him. Clear? Clear. Direct hit. Oh. Nice. Clear. Now that is how to use a grenade launcher. By having unlimited ammo and nothing to fear about wasting them. But anywho, that's 28 minutes. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. So they're impossible. Ignore me just freezing for a moment and just blanking. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links for those are down in the description. Stay well and Survivor out. Cheerio.